Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm so glad you're here this morning. Got a special guest here in the studio. But first, let's take care of our weather, brought to us by Gulf Coast Air Conditioning. Drew Pollard and hard-working crew up there, and I do mean that. I got a story to tell you later on about Gulf Coast Air Conditioning. It's a good one. Looking at high today, 83, and that's a little bit cooler. Last week it was like 88, so 83 today, and tonight it's going to be 72, so low 70s is going to be a good sign tonight. Water temperature is 83 degrees. Well, I do a Monday moon forecast, and it's really not a forecast because we know what it's going to be. We're looking at the full moon, okay, Wednesday the 6th, this coming Wednesday, we got a brand new moon, a new moon starting Wednesday. It's going to start building up till October the 20th will be the full moon of October. So it's going to be a beautiful full moon. Hope we all get to see it. Tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn here on 23rd Street. We're looking at good tides today. The rest of the week is going to be sort of, you can see it on the chart there, sort of neap tides, but this, as it gets toward Friday and Saturday, good tides coming back, and next week some great tides, so keep that in mind. Wind's going to be coming out of south a little bit, about 8 or 9. Not a big factor, but a little bit of movement there. It cools you on the water, what it does, so I always like a little bit of wind. All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back with our special guest. All right, welcome back, and look who showed up. Billy Grantham. Glad you came down, buddy.
I'm glad I'm here, Winston. Boy, I tell you what.
We got so much to talk about. And if you can see my sheet right here, usually I have little notes and all. It's blank. Cause I know
it's blank. Yeah, it's all still blank.
We're gonna put these two blanks together and talk about some stuff. Before we get started with Billy, I want to show a couple of pictures called the promise of parents and grandparents, and I want to show one. Then you brought a lot of pictures too.
I got a few, yeah.
Okay. On Friday's show, we talked about Denver, and Annette Dolphin sent this picture here of their grandson-in-law and great-grandson on the first dove shoot. Okay, we showed this, and he's kissing his fish. Okay, but now he went dove shooting. We didn't get the pictures in Friday. This is the dove shoot he's on. All right, so here he is with the dad. Look at that big old smile,
man.
Billy.
Yeah.
Is he happy?
Happy.
Look at there.
Look at there.
Got a dove and everything. Now to tie this in. What I want to tie it in with, let me see. All right, now, right here, I'm going to go to this picture here. On the left there is Pam Roper, okay? And that's his great-grandmother. That's his grandmother. I'm sorry, grandmother. Man, what's special about this picture, Billy? These were the first two girls to take outdoor ed. So wow. I'm tying it together. The first year we put it in, I only had 12 boys. 12 boys took the class, and because everybody's making fun of it, they what's that, Redneck 101? And, we were fine. So the next year, these two girls took it, and they just opened the door, and all the girls started taking it.
There you go.
But that shows how it passes down generation to her kids, and now to her grandson. And I just tickled me to do that. And thank you, Annette the Dolphin, for sending that. Okay, I got another picture we'll show tomorrow, but I want to talk about, we got Billy here, so. What's going on up your way?
Up in Jackson County, y'all have heard me say it before, things are heating up. Everybody's gathering peanuts right now all over the place, and a lot of that getting some crops in because we finally got some dry weather that's conducive to do that sort of thing, and it's very helpful. Got some rain moving in here today, and we'll start doing another food plot. Y'all can remember what I say all the time, luck is where preparation meets opportunity. Start now working on that stuff.
Well, I guess it's going to get some moisture in the ground, those seeds and all, the roots just pop up.
And then you'll be cooking with gas, that's right, that's right.
So the peanut crop been good this year?
Yeah, exceptionally good. Them fields all across Jackson County are wrapped up in peanuts and cotton and soybeans all over the place. Most of them's got their corn up already.
Okay. And the dove shootings, I know the first weekend I saw some good pictures all over the place.
Yeah, they all around the place. Of course, I can't hit them very well, but everybody else does. And there'll be some more starting, the last weekend, last Saturday, they flat show wore them out, and the weekend before, a lot of dove shooting and a lot of eating dove with that, wrapping that bacon around that thing and put a little Dale seasoning on it.
That's good.
Put it on the grill, and showing up.
Now, we were talking about these farmers, these big lands, they can get out there and plow that corn and get the corn up. I mean, gather the corn. And all those, what happens, all that just natural, where it just falls off.
Oh, of course,
That's just natural bait, and that's all legal.
Yeah,
You got to wait a couple of days, 4 or 5 days or something, or a little window of time or something. But you can't go there and throw it on there. But if it's natural, that's good. So I know a lot of farmers up in Jackson County and Gaston County do that now. Do any of these fields? I've been asking you this the other day. Do any of these guys use retrieving dogs?
Oh, yeah.
You got a good many of those?
They do. They love using them for duck hunting primarily because they don't want to wade out there and get that duck. But for dove, Alex at home, my stepson has got a black lab named Coot.
Yeah.
That's strange to have that name, but he is smart. Smarter than a 15-year-old actually, but we use him out there to get dove. Good. And you know what? It's as much fun to watch him work as it is shooting the dove.
We talk about that a lot. Just watching a dog do something natural that they love to do. It is great.
Yeah.
Okay, what we're gonna do. Billy brought a lot of pictures, got all kinds of things to talk about. What about this right here? Billy brought us Jeff one and me one, and fall is here. So thank you for bringing this.
Well, we got just a touch of that weather the other day that kind of give us a little hint. And it's transitioning now in October. Y'all know what Captain Roy says about October. Do you remember? Do any of you remember? Y'all was sitting too far in the back of the class when he was talking. You need to move to the front of the class and listen to what Captain Roy says, the experience. May and October, because that water temperature is coming down. The weather's more tolerable if you get out there in it and fish. Wind hopefully lay. It'll be a blast. It's right here on top of us.
And we all get so busy, and we've got to tell ourselves, time out.
Time out.
Time
That's
out.
Right. That's
I'm
right.
going fishing.
Yeah.
Time out. I'm going to the woods. And I'm serious, and I do that, and I know you do too. So sometimes you just get wrapped up doing stuff. And
you got that right. Well, I'll start the check station the end of October, and the bow season will come in, and it'll be time out. I'll be going to work, and running my mouth over there.
That'd be good. Let's take a quick break. We're going right back with Billy. Okay, welcome back with our good friend Billy Granson coming down from Sneed, right there in the smack dab middle of Jackson County. And we got a lot of viewers up in the area, and we appreciate you. And that's a good area to be around.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
All right, now listen, you just told me you went to the Arsenal Museum the other day. We mentioned on the show up there around Chattahoochee. Tell us quickly about that.
There at Florida State Hospital is the old Arsenal. They've come in and redone completely and fixed it back up. And they've had some tours inside that Arsenal. And it's fascinating inside. Maybe when I come back next time later on, I'll show you some pictures of the design of the brickwork they've done in that archway, and
it goes back to 1830 or 1840. It goes way back. Yeah,
they've even got a book there, a big ledger book, when they first in Florida, nowhere else but in Florida, where the first prison inmate was incarcerated and held there, and that book's got the name where they're where they were incarcerated at or arrested at, what the charge was and the date.
No kidding.
And then back, and I flipped through it and read it. It's in that great cursive handwriting.
Oh yeah, back like the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
Somehow your phone went off. It's on camera now. Work on that. I was just going to, we had the pictures all set up. You got them now? Okay. All right, so we got some pictures we're going to show you. So what we got here?
That's on my property, that little old small basket rack game camera put out, Winston.
Yes.
So you can kind of see what's walking around. I don't think I'm going to take him this year.
Okay.
I'm going to let him alone and let him get a little bit bigger than that. That right there is just that future.
That's a different one.
Yeah. Yep. We're going to let him just keep getting bigger as well. And But it's cute to see him come around. And I watched him grow from early in the season till he's got to that right there. That's preparation right there.
Okay.
That tire you see on the back, I've taken off there and got to get it repaired. I'm fixing to buy corn in the bulk because corn has skyrocketed.
It has.
It was like $12 a bag rather than $7 a bag from the year before.
Now, I heard it was 10, but it's already gone up to 12?
It was.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep. So I've got that borrowed right there.
All right.
And my country cousin, right there he is, old Michael Forward, worked at the prison with me over there and retired. Fantastic fella. That's some catfish he caught. Look at them things right there.
Man.
Woo!
He got them, didn't he?
Yeah, he done a fantastic job. He shows pictures, sends them on Facebook and to me from time to time, and I told him I'll send them out for him. Old Michael Forward, fantastic guy.
All right, Michael.
Them old two does was all bowed up there trying to fight over corn and territory. And
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Where was this?
that was, let's see, Biloxi, Mississippi. No, that was at my place.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know, but that's your cameras, I mean.
That's right, my camera right there, picking them up, and it was just comical and to laugh at and enjoy watching that, how they territorial. This is an old picture of you, Coach, back in your day when you was playing a little bit.
Well, we just, don't laugh. We just did start getting face masks.
You're
Well,
kidding.
you know, he's gone from leather helmet to another one. I was a different number, but
I don't know who that is, but that was a Chattahoochee football player.
No kidding.
Yeah, I took it. That was inside the Arsenal. They had
Okay.
lots of memorabilia, and I couldn't help but photograph that and make.
I wonder who that was.
I don't know.
You know,
Somebody from Chattahoochee and around there will know though.
How in the world they play without face masks in those days? You know, there are a lot of broken noses and knocked out teeth.
Ain't that the truth?
Seriously.
Yeah, ain't that the
Yeah.
truth?
It was remarkable. And talking about head injuries, they did have those leather helmets, and then they went to those other suspension helmets where they'd break in every game. Anyway, what you got here?
When you absolutely positively got to get out there and shoot something, but you're babysitting. I just thought that would be cute right there. We just put him up there in the crib and drive on out there.
Everybody's happy.
That is Roland Sweet's son, Carson, out there dove hunting and knocking one down and got his picture. That's another thing about them young'uns you was showing the one while ago.
Yes.
Spending time with them young'uns out there. Winston, that is cane you see in the background back
Sugar
there.
cane?
Sugar cane.
How about that?
Spanish Trail Farms, Trent Childs and his sister right there, they're getting ready to kick off, or they did last Saturday, kicked it off, their fall festival where they're selling all kinds of decorative fall items, pumpkins of all kinds, Indian corn, hay
Yes,
rides.
I've met these folks, and it's a good family right here, and they do a good job collecting all this stuff, and you want some good decoration for the fall. Now, where are they located?
Get off of I-10 at the 69 exit at Grand Ridge exit. Go north like you're going into Grand Ridge. And when you see Florida Avenue to your right, in the edge of town, before you get to the railroad track, turn right on Florida.
Okay.
Go down there about a mile. When you cross the road track, they're right there on the left. Look for the big old sunflowers all across that field out there. Pull up in there. They'll kick off.
Good local folks and local business right there.
That's right.
Good job.
Trent and his sweet sister right there lost their father just about less than a month ago to the COVID. And they said he knew they'd want him to go on with whatever all that, and they're going to kick it off.
Keep on keeping on.
Yep. I'm going to be the motor mouth over there helping them out a little bit.
Okay, good deal. And they have some good fresh vegetables in the summer.
They've got them right now. I was by there the other day. They were getting squashes out. Right there's a field. Look at there. Look at the sunflowers.
Oh, man.
That's right there on their farm at their location.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, I know everybody's going to run there and get picture taken and all with them.
I say sure will.
That's a
They
great
sure
picture,
will.
right?
Yeah, and that's just a sampling of it. That's my food plot finally come up.
There you go.
What little bit of moisture was there, I throwed it out there and slung it and got it started. And I shot 2 bucks there last year
Isn't that something?
going through that food plot coming off And
You start seeing things like this, Billy, start getting a little, that fever just starts picking up a little bit.
Oh, man, I keep that stuff.
Yeah.
That's just another picture from the back of it, looking back up across it. See the box house up on your left?
Okay.
The hurricane didn't get the box house.
It didn't?
It got the roof off of it, and I put it all back again, and then we cook them with gas.
All right.
Look at there. Mooring hen.
Now, you don't see a lot of these. You just don't see a lot of them. But tell us the story on this one.
Scott Gosnell, a good friend of mine, he works at the supervisor of elections office. His daughter right there, Sydney, she is a mooring hen shooter. Get in your kayak, ease around in them backwaters. They're wading birds, and they're pretty docile. They don't want to run off too easy, but you can shoot them things, and you see the size of them. They're bigger than a dove.
Well, listen, can you eat those things?
Yes, sir.
It tastes like a dove, probably, or duck?
It's delicious. Let me tell you what, I was in the box in the field house the other night before the football game, and he brought me some up there to eat.
Oh, good. All right, we got to take a quick break. We got a lot more cool pictures to show you. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Glad you're with us this morning, having a great show here with Billy Grantham. Always great to have him on. He's always all kind of good stuff, and we always run out of time, Billy. But speaking of time, let's look at our fishing game times today, brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. Our time from 10:12 to 12:12 this morning, and tonight, 10:37 to 12:37 a.m. Now, we were talking about, let's finish up on those pictures and what you're talking about, the all kind of stuff you got going on.
Scott Gosnell dove hunting. There's the whole aggregate of what all of them, the 7 or 8 people that were out there hunting.
That's a good shoot.
2 Saturdays ago? Yeah, two
good.
Saturdays ago.
Open weekend.
Yep. And he asked me the other night, come on, let's go dove hunting again. So I'm making plans.
Better take a time out and go.
I do better throwing rocks at them probably than what I can hit one.
Okay.
And then he showed me a little bass. He sent that picture to me, throwing some plugs. And then he showed me some ducks. There's 2 wood ducks and the hen that he got. And of course, some of these guys I know, they go to just shaking and trembling when it comes to duck season because they love to go duck hunting. People call me all the time looking for a spot to go. And then Sid, the little old girl a while ago that was shooting a mooring hen, that's her with her kayak, and that's the style. Probably she may have a 20 gauge right there.
That's a good picture right there.
Yeah.
And you can ease around that kayak and just ease up there.
Stealth, that's right.
Good shot. That's cool.
And they wading out on top of them pads. And there's old Scott and the family all out there, been doing some dove hunting, and I just told him I'd show the picture of.
Oh, that is such a good family event. I've seen all kind of people. It's become more of a family event in the last, I guess, 10 years. Originally, it was just a bunch of guys getting on Saturday, but now a lot more families are doing it like that.
Well, people nowadays are buying these smaller gauge guns, and you can, 16 gauge, and the youth models now, of course, the demand's high and the supply is low for those things. If you can get one, you better hang on to it. But that way you can get the young ones out there, they can hold it up there, and they make them now with lighter weight too, and makes it more conducive.
They're very comfortable shooting, and like I said, we all went to heavy stuff, but now we're going back to it. So that's a good point there. So what you got coming up now? This is first week of October. You got a busy October. You're going to start working toward the end of the month.
Well, I've been working on my boat. I bought a boat from Ed Sullivan. Hey, Ed, it's good to hear from you, old country cousin out there. Winston bird dogged me on him, and I went up there and looked at it. My eyes bugged out of my head, Oh my gosh! And wheeling it, I kind of feel bad about buying that boat so cheap from him.
Ed, I've known Ed. We've been friends forever, and he sent me an email if you know anybody wants a good boat. And I said, as a matter of fact, I do. So I was so glad to get you two together. It's a win-win. He was happy to get rid of it, and he just couldn't use it much more anymore because he was doing some other things. And so you got a good deal.
I messed him up pretty good. I brought him some deer sausage and a watermelon, and he couldn't help but give me a great deal then.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, but I've been tinkering with the boat a little bit and doing some things to it, and fishing off of it some. Took it over yonder to the should I sell it right to Chattahoochee? And we slung and caught some of them hybrids out there on the big river.
Yeah.
That's all right to tell that, ain't
Yeah,
it?
and I mention hybrids on a pretty regular basis. You know, it's not a secret you can catch hybrids.
In the morning, early, before daybreak, you slip in that boat ramp and ease off out there. And of course, if you talk to me later on and be sweet to me, I'll tell you what you throw when you get out there.
That's right.
Catch them hybrids, them 2.5, sometimes 3 or 4 pounds.
And real quick too, we got about a minute or two left. Friday Night Lights. I know a lot of people know you're the PA announcer for the Sneads home games. And how's Friday Night Lights going up in that park?
Going fantastic. Look here, support these high school athletics. Get out of the house a little bit if you have to put a mask on, and go over and support them, because these schools need the revenue through your attendance to buying in the concession stand for the FFA or the band that sponsor those things.
I don't even want to add up the amount of money I spend on Friday Night Lights. What we do, we've always done this. We have a meal. We don't eat. I mean, whatever ball game we're going to, home or away, we always buy something at a concession stand.
That's right.
I don't care what it is. A lot of times it's a slice of pizza. A lot of times it's a good old hot dog.
That's right.
And a drink. And we always eat at the ball game just to support, not necessarily for the taste of it, but they are good.
Yeah.
Hot dogs are good.
Yeah.
So you're right. We're supporting those Friday Night Lights all throughout the Panhandle. Some great games every Friday night, and it's good to see that. We're about to run out of time again. We got about 30 seconds. What else? You leave anything else out?
Now, I can't think of nothing. We're going to get ready for hunting season. I'm all scratching and waiting for the weather to keep on. And fishing season. It's a great time to be out here and be in the Panhandle outdoors. Is to be fishing season and hunting season. And looks like the hurricane season is out of here.
We hope so. We're going to knock on wood. Okay, I got to wrap it up, Billy. Thanks for coming down, buddy.
All right, cuz.
We may go get some bacon and eggs or something.
Ooh,
we'll see.
woo.
All right, listen, thank you all so much for watching Panhandle Outdoors. We appreciate the viewership. Do something good for your fellow man today, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.